Hello, gamers and geeks, and welcome to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM, sitting here in my Udi, keeping warm. I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server, and today we are playing the Fall of Misra. We're on the 20th episode now, so you might want to go back and watch some of the others. And also, while you're at it, like, subscribe, and share the channel so that other people can see our content. The algorithm isn't helping us out anymore. And not that it did much in the first place, but whatever. We'd appreciate the help. So, would the players like to introduce their characters, please?
Right. I'm Frank Swiftwing. I'm an Owlin with the Dampier setup. Samurai fighter, dragon monk. And currently, how the fuck to get to another plane of existence?
Dying is usually the way to do it, but okay. Who's next?
I guess I'll go. I am playing Bandit, the Awakened Raccoon, Phantom Rogue, Circle of Spore Druid, who is just a little guy and is also kind of wondering how to get to a different plane. But just not as much.
Tommy?
Yep, I'm a Tommy Ton, but my friends call me Tommy. I am a Warforged Artificer, and I really don't care about getting to another plane.
What use is it for somebody with no soul?
I mean, like, what's the point of going to another plane? Like, our plane is nice. It's well, I mean, it's not so nice, but you know, it's our plane. I don't want to go on another plane.
Fair.
That plane might crash.
We're missing Brom this week because he's got military stuff to do.
Military stuff?
Yes.
Military stuff is cool.
So as you can see, Sean has stepped in to help us out and is going to be introducing a new character. Do you want to tell them a bit about it now or wait until you show up in the game?
You guys will find out. But I is popping into this game to help out a bit.
Okay.
Greatly appreciated.
I'm
You
sorry?
will find.
Which is greatly appreciated.
It is.
Yay!
Yes.
I'm appreciated. Yay!
Yay! Okay. So what happened last time we played, folks?
I have no idea.
I know. I'm asking the recall raccoon.
Recall Raccoon here. So, we were fighting the Steel Predator, and we did very well. Like, surprisingly well. To the point where we forced it to bamf away, because it was that wounded. Then we short rested, where Frank and Eva had a little chat about the Sunstones. This resulted in Eva leaving the party just to do their own research on how to find the Sunstones. So then we just decided to continue on to the volcano that we were heading to.
Yes.
We found the bones of multiple dead creatures, including some dragons, like full-fledged dragons and all. And eventually, at the nearer the in the middle of the mountain, we found an old man with kneeling as an old, clearly alive man, kneeling at the head, like the snout of a skull of a very large dragon.
Yes.
Tommy approached, as he is the only one immune to the urges.
Yes.
And that old man revealed that he was one of Misra's masters, and that leukocyte was formed by absorbing the negative energy in a bid to get rid of just the negative plane as a whole. Because if you take all the negative energy out of the negative plane, there's no negative plane anymore.
That was the theory, yes.
That was the game theory. That evidently failed. Bandit got a bit cocky and failed the wisdom save and lost his couldn't keep his urges, which resulted in him getting
trying to
treated like trying to attack the dragon.
Yeah.
And then promptly getting put in Tommy's bag of holding as if he were a chihuahua.
Yes.
Yeah, the party told the old man that we wanted to go to Celestia to ask Paylor to help, and the old man revealed that we needed something with celestial energy.
Yeah.
At this point is when we actually thought we should probably ask the name of this old man, and the old man called himself Sterling. We continued up the mountain, and we found at the very top of the volcano, where like the spout, I guess you'd call it, was just a portal to was just a giant dark portal.
Yes.
To the negative plane, I can only assume.
Yes.
I can't remember.
Shadow Realm.
To the Shadow Realm. Thank you.
It's not officially what it's called, but it's...
Yeah.
Go on.
No. And a shadow dragon came out of said portal.
Yes.
We fought it. Well, it's more accurate to say Tommy fought it and won.
Yep.
Because Tommy is just that impervious. The goat. We then left the mountain to go rest where the Warforges were. And then we talked a bit on like how we can actually get to Paylor's domain, and decided to use the fake Lord of Light to get to that goal. And then we decided to go through Kaykstahn because it's the only one we haven't explored yet.
Yeah, you haven't been to the city of Kaykstahn yet.
And that is where we pinned it.
Yep. So, yes, there you are, wandering across the plains, the ash plains. There's a light drizzle that you realise it doesn't really do much to you anymore.
Thank God it's not the acid rain.
Oh, it is. It's just only doing like a couple of points of damage. And yeah. Depends on, like, how badly do you want to try? How worried are you about it?
Well, if it's only doing like what, upwards of like 2, 3, it should be too much concern.
Let's have a look. So, yeah, that didn't actually do.
Nothing.
-1, so it heals us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's
Is
good.
Is it just me, or does it seem like we're picking up some sort of resistance to acid?
Race to the rain. That is possible. We have been. There we go. We have been under it for a while.
Yeah, Dot on the beak attack. Oh, no.
That's a bit. Oh, never mind.
Still her.
Let's just rush before it actually hurts us.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. And of course, because he partially forgets for a moment that, the speed difference, frankly, kind of darts
Uh-huh.
of
Wait for it,
everybody.
Tommy.
So, yeah, sorry.
So, given that Frank is a lot faster than the others, even if he does pause every so often to try and catch up, he would be the first to see. I mean, it's still, fairly dark. Everything's still covered in clouds. The thick ash clouds. But in the distance, you see the faint silhouette of. From the distance, it looks like a massive uppercase T.
Huh. I think we found some sort of structure.
Yeah, I think Clandahoy.
Little bit. Titan's Tower.
Well, given where we are, I guess on the map, as you could say, that is probably the next big city. It's probably I can't remember the name, but it's one. I think it's one. God, how many were there again? Ugh. I
Five.
wasn't taught geography.
Not including where the snakes are. Not including Ophidia, there was 5.
Yeah, in character.
Yeah. Then it's like I think I remember 5, but by this stage, this whole situation's kind of been our life at this point.
Tis true. Or unlife? Whatever you call it.
Yeah. No, it's not worth giving yourself a headache over.
Okay. So, as you trudge closer, the rain stop for a moment. You realize that this thing is a lot further away than you thought it was, and it's way bigger than you thought it was. What you're seeing is a massive platform held in the air with a huge column holding it up.
Do you guys want me to go up and see if there's anything up there, or do you think there's going to be a way to get in from the bottom?
Likely away from the bottom. But we're not there yet, anyway. Yeah, we can... There's no need to rush in. I'm sure, knowing our luck, there's about 500 things that want to kill us over there.
Yeah, that's probably that's probably smarter.
So I'd argue don't go on your own.
Yeah, trust me, I've learned my lesson on that one.
Okay. So, as you continue, you see these giant spider constructs scuttling back and forth across the ground underneath this massive platform, going up and down the central column.
Never was a fan of spiders.
I'm sorry?
Never was a fan of spiders.
You're not a fan of spiders?
Whenever I fought them, they basically inhabit my ability to fly.
Oh yes, because they're webbing. I don't think that should be an issue for you now. I feel like your wings would burn the webbing if it tried to if they tried to web you up.
Yeah. Though it does sound that something's still active around here, so that's a good sign.
It's a better sign than anything. But also those Warforged were there as well, so just be careful.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, I'll keep my distance.
Tommy, would you like to do a history or arcana check?
Or I'll go Arcana.
13. Yeah, you recognize these creatures. They have a similar designation to you. They perform a similar function. They're called retrievers, and they gather life energy for the city of Kaykstahn.
Sure.
They make more like a site, basically. And they still seem to be busy.
Yeah, I guess I'll tell them that.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, they're like me, but they're not quite like me. They do the same job. Obviously, I don't have the same appearance. It is weird that they're actually doing something.
As you walk
Yeah.
you step on an inert, long dead body.
Did it look like the person suffered for the, or is it just a random body?
Make an insight check.
Okay, give me a moment. Plus 8. Right. Ah, damn it. Sorry. D20 plus 8, there.
Yeah, not a D8, no. Yeah.
Sometimes happens.
Yeah, no worries. 22, that's more like it. Okay, so you realize that this being looks like a hollow. Like he had. This is not somebody who has. Well, they have been dead since the cataclysm, but they had clearly been wandering around afterwards. And came under the shelter of the platform, obviously, or for whatever reason, they ducked under the edge of the platform, and they're not getting back up again. Something has happened to them, so that they stay dead.
We might want to steer clear of the tower.
But where's the fun in that?
Just as towards the unmoving body. He ain't getting back up.
Normally don't.
There's a few more of them about too.
Oh, actually, yeah, true. Let's just proceed with caution.
So you're still going to head towards the spiders?
Unless you guys, I can sneak, so I should be fine. But you guys, it's whatever you want.
I mean, I could potentially fly up and see, and hope that it doesn't have any means of pulling me down to the ground again.
Obdal, could you make a perception check?
Sure thing.
19. Why are you rolling stealth?
Because creatures.
Oh, sorry. I was expecting a roll from Obdal, and I got a roll from Bandit.
Oh yeah,
instead.
so that was meant to be a silent thing. Oh well.
+5.
Yeah. Right. Everybody else.
Noodled. That's blood food. That's
No,
blood.
I totally did not noodle.
That's
totally
blood feud roleplay.
Flippin' heck. Sean.
I got a 24 as well.
No, you didn't, because it doesn't count, because you didn't roll it in the right channel.
Yes.
The dice rolled off the table. It doesn't count.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Yep. So you notice as you're flying around close to your home city, just stretching your wings, you notice a metallic figure. It's not one of the spiders. This one looks small, humanoid, walking across the ash wastes towards your city. He's probably fine, but it might not be a good idea to get too close to the retrievers.
Right. So I should probably tell them not to go near the retrievers.
Yeah. So do you want to go flying down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Flap, 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 flap.
So once you get down to the ground, you notice that there is also a something that used to be an owlin at one point, you think, and now has fiery wings and not a lot of feathers. So yeah, what do you look like, Obdel?
I imagine Ubdel's not particularly tall, but has especially large horns, which makes him look taller.
Okay.
Probably red. Probably resembles a devil quite a bit.
Okay.
Wings are probably smaller than your average devils, though, and his tail's probably not quite as fancy.
Okay. But nevertheless, this what appears to be a horned red devil, smaller than the last horned devil that you dealt with, flies down out of the sky. How do Tommy, Bandit, and Frank respond?
Ready's crossbow.
Yeah, Frank's getting out his bow and arrow. It's like, oh no, we're not putting up with another one of you.
Another one of me? What are you on about? Did you have some beef with another winged tiefling?
What's a winged tiefling?
Have you
I
never seen
assume
a
it's a
tiefling before?
with wings.
I've heard of normal tieflings, but not winged ones.
Well, you've just met one with wings. By the way, don't go near those collector... what were their names again, Mr. DM?
Retriever.
Don't go near those retrievers. They're dangerous.
Yeah, I picked it up from the not getting back up bodies.
You lot trying to get into the city?
Just cutting through.
Although going into the city I imagine it would be a sight to see. A voice appears from behind you.
Ah!
You see a raccoon with a skull for a face.
Ah!
with a crossbow.
Yes.
Can you please put the pointy object down?
Can we trust you? Not to kill us. Oh, or try to. So many things want to kill us.
You're kidding, right? There's like one of me and two of you?
3.
3 of you?
Yeah. You'd be surprised how much has tried to kill us. I mean, last time I checked, we had basically a shadowy looking dragon licking at our heels.
The image of a dragon licking their heels pops unbidden into your brain.
What did you do to piss off a dragon?
Or to make it want to lick your feet.
Or make it want to lick your feet?
I don't know, but that's besides the point. We're a little jumpy. That's all.
You guys could probably do with a nice rest before you continue on your travels. I'm assuming they've got like hotels and places to stay and food and stuff, right?
Well, none of you need to eat anymore, but
Yeah. Major structures would have been destroyed.
okay. You're assuming that everywhere's been destroyed because everywhere you've been to has been destroyed.
Yeah.
But you don't know what's up on that platform yet.
Yeah, things up there are pretty good. You want to have a look, see? At least rest for a few hours. Can you please put the pointy weapons down? You're making me nervous.
Fine. But
All right.
But no funny business.
Yeah, and Frank, put the arrow back in the quiver and bow on his back. So what brings you down here, other than spotting?
I was going for a little flight and I spotted you guys and didn't want you to be killed by the spiders.
All right. If you want,
start to smell after a while.
Right, I forgot you. I forget people have a sense of smell.
Is there a safe way for the folks to get up without going near the spiders, Mr.
Yes.
DM?
Yes. You and Frank can carry them.
Well, the only way to get up there is to fly. So,
Or take the second column elevator, but
or take the second column elevator.
I'm assuming the elevator's the more dangerous way of doing it.
Yeah, because the retrievers are also climbing up and down the same column.
Yeah, the retrievers are around there.
If
we'll have to carry you.
if that's the case, I can sort myself out for that. You can both focus on Tommy.
Alright.
Because strength is not my strongest stat.
Obdel, you can dimension door him up.
Oh yeah, I can dimension door you up. Oh, I have one of those fancy spells that can take you short distances.
Alright. Shall I meet you lot up there?
Alrighty.
I'll summon Beast Air, and it's a vulture with a skull for a face.
Okay.
Wait, if I'm going to dimension door up there, can I just put Band-Aid in the bag?
Yeah, well...
I am not going in that bag again. Do you know how embarrassing that is?
Why do you put your friend in a bag?
It's a long
Because it's
story.
convenient.
Your friends are mean.
Also, the fact that he's small enough to fit in the bag.
To be fair, life has decided to try and tick the 9 hells out of us.
Something like that.
Come on then.
So
All right.
you're flying up, or bouncing up.
Yeah.
So you're taking your dimension door, Tommy, right?
Dimension door the tummy. Updale, by the way. Updale of Lost Chance.
Bandit.
Nice to meet you, Bandit. What about you two?
Frank.
Yeah, you already met Tommy.
And my name is a Tommy.
Ah, lovely names. Not quite the fancy tiefling name, but pretty nice.
Bamf.
Bamf.
Okay. So, Tommy would be the first one to see what appears to be, even though still it's shrouded in darkness like everywhere else, and inhabited by dead things like everything else, that the city of Kaykstahn seems relatively unaffected by the lava flows. It's more or less intact. There's a couple of smashed buildings from falling rocks, but no fire damage. Probably because the whole city was held up by the central column. Any thoughts, Tommy?
I mean, this is an impressive piece of architecture. For to survive that entire ordeal, mostly unscathed, is quite astounding.
Ah, yes. We were very lucky there. We only lost a few folks. Jeffrey down the road, Helen from accounting.
Yeah, accounting. God, they must have been boring.
A little on the older side, but she made a lovely cup of tea.
Yeah. So you see a lot of the folks seem to be tieflings of one kind or another. A few of them winged, but not all of them. And all of them are dead.
Okay, thank Christ.
However, they seem to they still have lycosite.
I'm assuming everyone's up there now.
Yes.
Yeah, Frank's seeing that. It's like, you might want to get that shit off now.
What shit off?
You yourself
The lycosite.
are wearing a collar with a lycosite stone on it. You've had to ration your use of magic since the disaster because it's a lot harder to come by than it used to be. But yeah, you still have your gemstone.
I mean, lycosite isn't quite as strong as it used to be, but it's still plenty usable.
it's also the reason why this whole mess happened.
Yeah, turns out they were fucking with something rather dangerous to get the energy.
Who's they?
Well, to be fair, it's not the Legacyte's fault this happened.
True. Very true.
Who said that?
Tommy said that.
Tommy said it.
Ah,
What is your character's name again?
Updal.
Dowell. U-B...
Oakdal.
U-B-D-A-O-L. Obdowell.
Updal. Yeah, I'll definitely remember that. Updal. You mind
Call
if
me
I?
Ubby if
You mind if
can't
I
pronounce
examine
it.
your necklace there?
Yeah,
Pointing
but you
to the
can't take
Legacyte
it off.
around his neck. Don't worry, I won't. And Tommy's going to proceed to look it over.
Investigation. $18.
18.
Yeah. So you can see that the collar has been repaired. There are still some stress marks on the on the setting around the stone where the original stone exploded. This one has been installed after the disaster.
Interesting. So this clearly isn't your original shard of Legacyte.
Oh no, that blew up in my face, quite literally.
If you don't mind, where exactly did you get this shard from?
Want me to show you?
Of course.
Okay.
Follow me. Out
Oh.
of character, no idea where he got it from.
Yeah, I know. I'll talk you through it. So,
Okay.
they take you through the town, past happy, smiley, but dead people, going about their business, still changing their environment in small ways using their legacy. And you come to a central building, like right in the middle of town, a central hub, a distribution center. And there are people there working behind the counters, collecting people's diminished shards of legacy and replacing them with fresh ones. There's a lady at the counter complaining that her new shard isn't big enough, and the younger tiefling behind the counter is explaining that I'm sorry, but we just don't have the supply anymore. The energy is just not available. The retrievers are doing all they can. They're going all across the land trying to find the energy. We're doing our best. It's not good enough.
Karen! This is the third time today you've been down. Leave the poor lady alone.
This is not enough, Abdal. How am I supposed to get by with this?
Well, you're just going to have to get by. Times have been tough for everybody.
It's not right.
Yes, you tell me almost every day.
Somebody should do something about it. Sorry?
And any other person that will listen.
Someone needs to do something about it. Why isn't somebody doing something about it?
Maybe
Go
because
home.
more
Maybe because
below.
there's not a lot of people left to do anything about it.
Who are
It
you
could be that
people?
there are not many places to get the energy that isn't already dead.
Then don't take it from the living. Jeez.
Go home, Karen. Have a cup of tea.
At that, Frank basically face palms.
How do I get a cup of tea? Why would even the point of getting a cup of tea? It's not like I can taste it anymore. Not like I... It goes right through me.
I mean, tea has been said to have calming properties, and you seem very high strung.
What do you know, robot?
I would not test his patience.
You know you're not supposed to call the sentient ones that, Karen.
What makes you think he's sentient?
He literally just spoke
Well,
to
maybe
you.
because of the fact I can tell you're an ass.
How impertinent. You should be shut down.
I
Can
think
just
you
spell
should.
impertinent?
Sorry. You both spoke at the same time there. I didn't catch what either of you
I said, can you even spell impertinent? And Bandit said, you should be shut down.
Rude. How rude. I've never been treated this way. Never. I'm gonna find somebody to talk to about this. This is
Yes,
not fair.
I'm sure you will, Karen. I'm sure you will.
She storms out. Yeah, she's like that. She does that all the
God,
time.
how annoying people are.
Tell me about it. We have one or two fans that basically decide to bitch like that.
Fans, says the girl behind the counter.
Raises a brow.
Fans.
Yeah, what do you mean by fans?
You guys famous or something?
Used to be. Before everything went to hell.
Oh, this isn't hell. Hell's nicer.
Yeah, was part of the Death Hawks.
Wait. The Warball team?
Yep.
That's cool. You're a long way from your city.
Well, trust me, there's almost none of the city left.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose the lava flow must have gone everywhere else, right?
Yeah. Last time I was alive, I basically saw that was basically fleeing with the lava licking at my back.
How did you... Well, I know you didn't survive, but that should have burnt you all up.
Managed to use what energy we had to basically teleport far enough, and at some point the flames caught up.
I see. Well, glad you're here. What can I do for you?
Right. I'm curious about your store of Lycosite. Specifically, how you're storing it.
Oh, we're not storing it. The retrievers go out every day to collect more. There's no stores at all.
Interesting. That explains why they're still so active.
Yeah. And
Honestly,
Frank
now
would know
this
the same
might
with
be a better
Bandit.
result.
Like,
How are
you
how are you
doing all right?
How do you guys get your Lycosite?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
what sort of were able to create? Basically, we had to find an alternate source.
What are you guys using then?
I'm basically using my life energy, or at least what counts of it now.
Okay. But that's, I mean, you're dead, so you don't have a lot of that. Do you?
No, but I can do this, and basically he basically ignites the, you know, activates the key, and they're surrounded in basically what looks like soul energy.
So you just raw dog it.
Well, I was never trained in magic.
Um, how do you not burn yourself out using your own life energy like that?
It's a great thing called stealing. Well, you see, there's other things like us that I'm sure you're aware. We call them the Hollows. I'm not quite sure what you would call them, but the things on the ground.
People?
Yes, that is a term as well. But they try and kill us, so it's fair game. So we defend ourselves, and then they die, and then we steal their energy.
So what you're saying is that you kill people and take their energy.
They tried to kill us first, and it's not limited to people.
You take the energy of whoever tries to attack you.
Yeah, we don't actively try and seek out any people to attack.
That's good.
Apart from that one time, but
Um,
it's more on site than anything else.
I'm just, if you'll excuse me, I need to go to the bathroom. And she scurries off into the back office.
And I'm assuming Frank sees basically a look of fucking horror.
I think your passive insight would tell you that nobody needs to use the bathroom anymore.
You literally just said that you've killed people in front of her and me. How do you expect her to react?
Yeah, I apologize. Frank has a habit of not shutting up.
Hey, don't play Frank. That was me.
Yeah.
We both
Give it 2
have a
minutes
habit of
before
not
the
shutting
guard
up.
gets here.
To be fair, I did try to help with all that, but
Ah, yes, I understand.
I mean, what
there's
are they
only
going
so
to
many
do?
ways you can put it.
I mean, yes, true. What are they going to do? Kill us? We'll just come back.
You
I
remember
mean,
the
do
spy?
you really want to be fighting these people for no reason?
I mean, true. I don't want to be, but if we wait a while, they'll forget we exist. They'll think we're dead.
Can't argue with
And
that
it
logic,
was
right?
all-
Seeing as most of them are tieflings, and we clearly are not, I highly doubt that.
Yeah. Plus, also, aren't you keenly forgetting that without your bird, they can literally just drop you to your death?
I can summon the bird. He'll kind of pet the bird. He'll pet the bird. I can summon the bird whenever I want. Thank you very much.
I'm just saying, just try not to make enemies.
Bird is the word.
I'm not trying to. I'm just saying how it is.
Yeah. Anyway. So yeah. So why do you continue to use the like side if it's so rare now to get?
Out of character, why do they keep using it?
Because they've...
It's-
Okay. Imagine that the like site is like the internet. Like nowadays, everybody is sort of
it.
dependent on it, right?
Yeah.
If the internet suddenly went away, but somebody had like a sort of closed network that sort of worked like the internet, just not as well, people would be.
Everybody would be using it.
Yeah.
Because we need the Leica site to do our daily tasks and jobs and stuff.
Right. Right. I sometimes forget that I seem to be the only one that tried to go cold turkey.
Gobble.
Yeah,
You're not the. Sorry.
Sorry, you tried to go cold turkey on Leica site?
To be fair, Kaykstahn almost made everything so easy to the point of making anything you do pointless.
Yeah, but you see, when you rely on Leica site for literally everything, you don't really know how to do things without it. So if you have the option to use it, you will. I've seen Leica site withdrawals, they are not nice. Why do you think Karen is so snappy?
I just assumed that's how she was.
Oh, she was always like that, but she's even worse now.
So, no one here has ever considered slowly weaning off the use?
I mean, when they do, they end up like Karen.
So this is just done to keep the peace.
Yeah. As much
Fair enough.
I mean, to be fair, if you guys still have it, why not use it?
Exactly.
Well, seeing how much damage still done, I would have rather just kept it around as basically a piece of jewelry.
And even then, that didn't turn out very well. As he like rubs the burn mark around his neck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I think a
literally
lot of people
exploded
kept
in our
like I say,
faces.
as jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Frank's around, around one of his fingers. Yeah.
Rather well-armoured group of tiefling seem to be making their way towards the group.
For flap's sake.
Yeah, Frank will just, put his hands up, like, hey, not here to be. Not doing anything.
Hi, Abdel.
Hello. Insert tiefling name here.
Gregory.
Yeah, cool. Let's call him Grigori. Make it a bit
Hello,
more tiefling.
Gregory.
Yeah, so we've had calls of outsiders talking about killing people. Is this them?
I wonder who that could be. Tommy slightly steps to the side away from the party.
Yeah, Frank just kind of gestures towards a bandit. I wasn't the one that brought it up. We were asked how we managed to survive down below.
It was all in self-defense.
Okay? Well, self-defense is still killing.
It's legal killing, actually. If you check upon the law, if you kill in self-defense, if it's equal, if it's in Carthenia, if it's equal
Yeah, we're not
equal
in
force.
law, are we?
I mean, yes, but neither is. Where
Do you want us to just come? Do you want us to just come with you, or
where do we need to go?
Just follow us to the station, if you don't mind.
all right?
Two.
Good.
I
I'm
have to
done.
come too.
No, you're all right up there. Unless you want to come down and make a statement, but we know you. We know that you're not a murderer. It's fine. Anyway, come with us.
All right.
They said to the rest of the party. Two of these people lead the way. The other two follow up behind.
Oh, do you want us to hand in our weapons?
Yeah, that would be. Yeah. We haven't had to deal with anything like this for a while, but yeah, hand over your weapons. That would be great.
I can hand you over my normal weapons. Can't exactly hand you over my fists.
Are you saying that you consider your fists to be weapons?
Basically, activates the effect on one of the hands. I kind of can't turn it off.
Put your hands behind your back, please, sir.
Precisely my point.
Do you put your hands behind your back?
Yes, he does. It's like, as he says, that's like precisely my point.
They attach a pair of manacles to your wrists.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have. Did the effect.
Well, it's good to be transparent when you're dealing with the law.
Yeah.
Obdal confused.
These guys have basically handed themselves in. I'm guessing he's not used to criminals acting like this.
So, yeah, they take you to the station. And yeah. So yeah, it only takes a little while. I haven't got the transfer more idiotic. Yeah. So the three of you, well, the four of you of Ubdal is tagging along.
Yeah, he's going to come along just so he can help clear the air.
They collect all your weapons and
Except for Ubdal, he's not
take
given
them
his
away.
weapon.
Yeah, they're not taking Ubdal's
Yeah, Tommy
stuff.
won't hand over his gun.
Are they gonna go through our bags?
He'll handle purse.
They won't go through your bags, but they will take them from you.
Cool.
They'll collect
Okay,
all your possessions.
that is that clears an awkward situation. Then
They
Likewise.
write everything down and lock it away, and take you to a cell. There's just the three of you in there. And they turn to Abdal and say, "We're just going to let them stew for a bit. We'll be asking them a few questions later. If you want to talk to them, I don't know if they're friends of yours. If you want to say goodbye before you leave, before you hand over and give your statement, we'll give you a few minutes to do that."
Okay, yeah, I'll stick around, have a bit of a word with them.
Okay. We're trusting you, Abdal.
I'm not going to scam anyone this time, I promise. One
That's what I'm
time.
worried about. Okay. Just, yeah, be good. And the guards leave you there in the cell with Abdal outside.
I was in here about 2 weeks ago. I nabbed some lycocyte for a family who needed it.
talent. I respect that. God, we were just being honest. It's a dog eat dog world out there, or it's a dog kill dog world out there.
Yeah.
Once
folks-
again, you seem to misunderstood what honesty is. What you were being was stupid. You don't willingly hand over information that's harmful to you, especially when it's false information.
Right now,
Hey,
this is
folks,
actually been the only friendly place we've been that we can actually feel like a home again.
we'll
So,
clear our names.
Yeah, you see, the folks here, they're not used to fighting a bunch of hostilities in the outside world, so having someone who fights regularly is kind of a bit nerve-wracking for folks like us.
We'll be able to explain it.
yeah. What do you think?
And
Why do you
worst case
think I was
scenario, they're taking
upfront
away
with
from
the
us.
whole key thing I can do?
Well, I guess they'll appreciate your honesty. It'll definitely help your case.
So if we want to escape, I can easily help. I can easily sort that.
Bandit, we're not escaping.
I know we're not. But if worst comes to worst,
Tommy, while they're sitting there talking to each other, can you make an insight check for me?
It's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Oh, right, it's 4.
17.
Ooh,
Okay.
17.
So, you're sitting there thinking over the events and realise that in order to get the only way that the people of Kaykstahn could be getting their lycocyte recharged is if the retrievers are going out and collecting the energy from hollows, which explains why there were several inert hollows underneath the city, which is just the same thing that you were doing but with extra steps. They're just turning a blind eye to it because they don't see the process of, they don't see how the sausage is made, so they don't see any problem with what they're doing. But you just went up there and announced that you ate raw pig. You know?
I got a little bit of hypocrisy. Tommy's gonna go sit in a corner somewhere.
Well, there's only 4 of them, so, pick one.
He's like, we'll see what happens. Bandit, worst case scenario, we're just gonna have you guess out of here. Worst case scenario, we're gonna make them regret doing this.
Oh, please don't kill them.
Yeah.
Oh, no. We're not gonna kill them.
I'll respawn, right?
Oh.
The guards, one of the guards comes back in and says, "Okay, that's enough. Obdal, come and make your statement."
Okay.
See you around.
See you around.
Good luck in there.
I'll be fine.
Yeah. So they take you to an interview room where they have just a friendly chat about what happened, and you can say in your own words what went on.
Yeah. He mentioned how he saw them on the ground. Didn't want the Grievers to kill him.
Yeah.
Brought them up here. Had no idea they had murdered people.
Mm-hmm. As you are having this interview, you see the 3 of them get escorted past the window of your interview room.
Where are you taking them?
Oh, don't worry about that. Tell me more about what was the first thing you did when you brought them into the city?
What was pardon? Sorry.
What was the first thing you showed them when you brought them into the city?
They questioned about the leukocyte collars and how we had them still working.
Oh. What did they think of that?
Apparently, they've been raw dogging it. Yeah.
Raw dogging. Anyway, yeah, the conversation's going on. In the meantime, some other guards have opened up the cell and said, we're going to escort you out of the city. We can't have people. You're making the citizens uncomfortable, so it's been decided that the best thing to do is to just drop you off outside. So if you follow me, we'll take you to the we'll take you down and out of the city.
Are we allowed our stuff? And may we explain ourselves?
It's not necessary. You can if you want to, but either way, we're going to escort you out of the city. You can have your stuff back. You'll need it out there. Yeah.
Well, so much for having somewhere that we can, that could at least build up from.
If you don't mind, we'll
Sure, it
give
was
you
your
the stuff
fault.
back.
So.
Sorry?
I said, to be fair, it was your guys' fault that we can't really stay here. So
When every other country has gone to shit,
Well,
you'd expect that to be the status quo.
Well, we like the fact that we haven't gone to shit, and we understand that you've had a rough time of it, but we can't have your roughness messing things up. So,
also, to play devil's advocate, that logic makes no sense, Raccoon.
Roughness. We have not once started a fight.
no, but you did.
Yes,
admit
but we talked about murder.
Yes. Yes. you
Murder,
did.
which we technically did not commit, but you guys don't seem to know the difference.
Because it was brought up, and you guys and the clerk wanted to know about how we got the energy.
The guards seem to be escorting you back to the distribution center. And they take you around the rear of the building, where you see a set of double doors. And they open up these double doors, revealing a small chamber, a small room, with buttons and levers to one side of the door.
We can just go off the edge if you want.
No, we're going to make sure that we bring you down safely. We'll give you hand you your stuff back when we get to the bottom.
Can I insight?
Yeah, go for it. They're taking you down the elevator that goes down the central column of Kaykstahn. The same central column that is surrounded by retriever spiders.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, you're not feeding us to the retrievers.
No, of course not. Why would we do such a thing? We're just escorting you out of the city, as per our instructions.
That is where.
Out of curiosity, how many guards are there?
4.
Okay, cool. Alright, so how about this? How about you guys just give us back our stuff, then we can proceed down the elevator.
Tell you what, you step into the elevator. I'll put the strong box inside the elevator as the doors are closing.
No, we
Well,
are.
no, I'm pretty sure I said hand me my stuff, and then will step onto the elevator.
No offense, sir.
You can't
but you're
tell, but
considered-
Tommy is sort of like a little tilted head thing.
No offense, sir, but you're considered dangerous.
And we are honest. We promise not to kill. We promise not to fight.
Can you guys roll persuasion? See if you can convince the guy.
Oh,
Well enough.
Who has highest persuasion?
Okay, no.
I got +6.
All right, so I guess you would just roll it with advantage since we're all attempting to do it.
Yeah.
Go for it, Bandit. See if you can convince these guards to give you your dangerous stuff back. Fuck. Alright, if it's gonna get rid of you, whatever. Here you go. Then he hands you the box containing all your equipment. And then gestures towards the open elevator.
Oh, you're the one that wanted to escort us, so surely you'll only know it's safe if you come down with us.
Well, that was the original plan. Yes, we were going to accompany you down.
Alright.
So, so two of them do indeed go in, the other two remaining outside the elevator and gesturing for you to follow their companions into the elevator.
Yeah, once my bag and stuff is secure, then I will.
Mm-hmm. In the meantime, back at the station, chatting away with the guard, Obdal finds out that the powers that be have decided to send the strangers down the elevator to get rid of them and make sure that they're not a danger to the city.
Okay, I can understand that, but the collectors are going to collect them, you know?
Well, at least that way they'll do of service to the city instead of just frightening people.
Yeah, but I feel like they'd be strong enough to fight them off. And honestly, these guys have me curious.
Well, if you want to go down there and help make sure that they get away without doing too much damage to our retrievers, I can't stop you.
I need a reason for Ubdao to want to leave the very safe city he's been living in.
The hypocrisy, maybe?
Adventure.
Adventure! Yeah, you have been stuck there.
Fact that basically they're content on staying up on their tower.
Yeah. Looking down on everything else.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what information I can gain from these guys. Maybe it can benefit us in the future.
Well, do it quick before the retrievers get them.
Okay.
Alright. So yes, flashback to the elevator.
So what's the situation? Like, are you guys going to actually step on the elevator?
Frank?
Yeah, I will, but obviously not before they unlock his hands.
Well, the
Unless
two
you-
that are,
Unless
the
you
two that-
want, unless you want me breaking these, I'm gonna need you to unlock them.
one of the guards that are already in the elevator holds out a key and gestures for you to come over.
I do.
Okay. So he gestures for you to turn around and takes a very firm grip of your arm while he unlocks the manacles. Bandit, are you following him in?
He'll make sure everything's in his bag. Which, honestly, actually no, he's gonna wait and he's gonna. Do I do it? Yeah, I do it now. He's going to check if anything's in his bag. He's going to go to a corner, which honestly might cause more alarm, but he doesn't want to...
You're going to open the lockbox?
Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind.
Stuff,
it's all in one box.
All your stuff is in basically a small locked chest right now.
Oh, okay, never mind. Because I was just wondering if they saw the bones, if they saw the various bones just in Bandit's bag, that might cause some issues.
What could be worse than what they're already doing to you?
Well, you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, he'll go in.
Okay. Tommy?
Hmm?
Are you also stepping
Yeah,
into
like
the
I said,
elevator?
after I take my stuff out and make sure my bag and everything is secure,
Okay.
then
So
yeah, I
you're-
will go into the
Giving
elevator.
your box to Frank to get his shit.
I'm assuming you're using your thieves' tools to quickly unlock the box. Tommy?
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, they're more concerned.
The funny thing is, like,
Go on.
the funny thing is that you'll just see him sort of press his like flat palm against like where the lock is, and then he'll just start turning it until you eventually hear a click sound.
Yep. Once you're all on the last two tieflings come on board and close the doors, and the entire thing begins moving down.
Out of curiosity, how long would this take? Like, would it be a quick elevator ride or a somewhat slow, seeing as how tall the tower actually is?
I mean, it's moving at a fair clip, but yeah, it's about two.
So
300 feet.
how are we gonna be? Are you gonna stop the retrievers from just consuming us?
Frank, I don't know why you care. Not to be rude. Out of the three of us, you can, out of here.
Why do you think?
Oh, so can I. You're the only one that can't fly, and they don't want you. So
The four guards,
Yeah.
after you ask,
Their stupid little plan kind of backfired.
after the four guard, once the elevator is moving down, and you ask how you're going to stop the retrievers from eating us, the four guards smile and bamf out of the elevator, leaving only the three of you in there.
Yeah, Frank's like, sure, no.
Yeah, tieflings aren't exactly known for being, well, brave.
can you break a hole through here?
On it.
I mean,
Right. Can I just punch?
You're going to start punching the wall?
Unless it's already open.
No, you're in a box that's moving rapidly down the column. Go ahead.
So punch.
Roll the hit.
Okay, RR space 2d20 plus 6.
out of curiosity, Bandit, are you sure you don't want to get back in the bag?
Actually, you know what? That would be quite smart.
How much damage do you do, Frank?
I deal d6s for my damage.
Yep.
So that will be 2d6.
Are you also
Plus-
doing a flurry of blows?
No.
Okay.
You say +4.
You do have a bonus action attack, even if you don't do a flurry of blows.
Right. Then yeah, I'll go ahead and do that one then. Plus
16 max damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm going to say the 13 doesn't quite do it, but 16 points of damage does already start the wall buckling.
Frank, what are you doing?
giving us a fighting chance.
Do it again. And anybody else who wants to join in and help him punch a hole in the side of the wall.
I'm just getting my vulture ready.
Yeah, okay. And your bonus action?
Right.
Yep, all three of those hit, so that's 3d6 plus 6 this time. Obdal, by the way, is flying down at this point. And
Flap,
is
flap.
probably flying around the column a safe distance from the retrievers, but hoping to keep an eye out for when they emerge.
You're probably trying to lure the retrievers away from, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Look, there's a nice tasty morsel over here.
But then you hear a metallic bang, bang, bang as a fist ruptures out of the side of the tower, and the elevator shrieks to a halt.
Well, this is our stop.
Yeah, there's now a fist-sized hole to the outside. The multiple layers of metal folding outwards and making it so the elevator can't move.
Now we just need to open it even more.
Yeah, you just need to tear that hole bigger. What do you have in mind?
He'll look at Tommy.
You notice Tommy isn't even like paying attention at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use.
You all have like laser swords.
Oh yeah, we have.
Yeah, then yeah, Frank would turn on the sword and proceed to hold larger for everyone to get out.
Alright. So you're gonna start cutting the hole bigger. Yes?
Yep.
Okay. As you do, you hear a metallic creaking.
Ah.
And the sides of your hole begin to buckle and bend outwards.
Okay, everyone out.
You might. Could you carry me? I'll have the bird carry Tommy.
Gotcha. But come on. With Frank, guttering from the on his back.
Tommy, you might want to ride here. As he gestures to his vulture.
Yeah, this square hole is beginning to fold closed from the top down. Like a mouth closing.
Sure.
Yeah, Frank's like, it's like, we ain't got time. Frank grabs Bandit, starts to fly.
Obdal, from the outside, you can see this hole being cut, this energy beam carving the hole bigger, and then you see the tower the whole fucking column begin to bend and sway,
Oh no.
and the platform above begin to lean.
Oh no, we didn't.
Wait. The city, you mean?
Yes, the city.
He's gonna fly over and go, stop that. You're literally gonna make a city fall.
I mean, sounds like it's already too late.
Yeah.
I can create items. Is there anything I can do to help keep the city sturdy?
You can try and make like poles to prop the fucking hole open, I suppose. With some of the spare metal.
Out of curiosity, are we far enough away with our various means of getting out of the elevator?
Yeah, I imagine that you'd be flying away on Bandit's beast, and Bandit would be being carried away by Frank. And
Cool. So centered at the hole, Tommy's gonna cast Shatter. Now, Bandit did make a promise we wouldn't kill anyone, and I said we wouldn't kill anyone either. But here's the thing. I think gravity is going to decide who dies right now.
Frank would be probably looking back like, it's like, Tommy, what are you? Boom! Oh,
yeah,
fuck!
yes, boom.
Seriously, flapping out the way.
If the spiders aren't murdered, then this isn't as well.
So much for one of the only safe havens.
Yeah. That's right. You just destroyed Kaykstahn.
Oh.
The platform clearly wasn't designed for supporting its own weight edgewise, and the platform itself begins to fall in on itself as buildings are already sliding off it into the ash waste below, and you can hear an entire city of people screaming. You see various flashes of magic as people try to use their light sight to save themselves. Too little, too late. And then you see the retrievers scurry towards the remains.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's fair to say we're officially assholes.
Oh no. Everyone you ever knew is somewhere in that pile of debris that the retrievers are now picking through. How do you feel right now?
Probably kinda pissed.
Understatement of the century. Sorry.
Frank like to Bandit's
Why
like,
you're apologizing? It's not your fault. It was theirs for being idiots.
I'm trying to think of a way this character would still stick with the party.
What choice do you have?
I was about to say, yeah, kinda.
There's literally no
Like, you
one
can
else.
stick with us, or just, be out in the wild by yourself.
Updow's just going to flutter over and go, well, now I'm stuck with you guys.
yeah. To be fair, I'm not really trained in building structures, so I didn't know it was building all like that.
Look, I get that we were assholes, but you didn't need to destroy my bloody city.
We didn't know that was going to happen, and we weren't going to become spider food.
Yes. And
You
and
lies
Frank
look strong enough to
didn't know
beat
that
those
wasn't going to
things.
happen.
There's so many of them. We cannot fight that many.
Out of curiosity, how many retrievers are there?
A lot more than the 2 that would be a hard encounter for you.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, I remember retrievers aren't exactly the easiest opponents to be fighting, especially in numbers.
They beat our asses.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Frank.
you're right with that statement, out of character.
Yeah, Frank to like bandits like bail.
I say we bail. And if you want to come with us, you can.
Honestly, I'm gonna survive out here by myself.
Yeah. Don't worry, you can kick my.
Wait.
Don't worry, you can kick my ass once we get somewhere
Anthony.
safe.
Yes.
Oh, I plan to.
Yes, Tommy.
Out of curiosity, could we have Frank and the bird do a flyby to steal the deadlights coming from them?
Not.
No, because that's what the retrievers are doing.
Right. And because proximity
Yeah, I
would
was hoping
probably.
they could get over there before the retrievers actually started doing their retrieving thing.
No. Not going to allow you to get that. City's worth of XP. No.
Not a city, just whoever didn't get retrievered yet.
Nice try. No.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so, we like fly along, towards the direction of, the city that has the Genie.
Yeah, you're going to keep flying towards Ophidia.
Yeah.
In our defense, we did try and tell them we could just go off the edge. Though they were the ones that were going to feed us to the spiders.
Yeah.
They
wanted to collect your deadlights.
They wanted to collect our deadlights, which is the energy we use, and steal off other people.
How dare they do what we do?
No, disembodied voice. I'd be fine if they'd is it a ghost? It's just a ghost of yeah. I'd be fine if they were okay with what we were doing, because they're doing the same thing.
And to be fair, when I asked how we were gonna get by without them trying to eat us, they immediately responded with just disappearing from the elevator.
Yeah.
That doesn't exactly sound like, well.
You don't want to be spider food, so you dropped a city on top of them.
We didn't know it was going to drop the city on them. We only knew that it was escaping the elevator to our certain death.
Anthony, can I make some kind of check?
About for what?
To see if I actually would have known what they did was a dumb idea.
To what? Who did was a dumb idea.
I did.
Like the thing what they just did. Like, would I have known that would have happened?
Yeah, make
That's just, I don't know what check that would be.
Arcana.
I'm gonna go.
Technology, Arcana.
I'm gonna go ahead and do an insight to see if Frank realizes
Okay.
if he could avoid all that shit.
So, are you also? Is that also an Arcana check, Frank?
More like insight. See if he picked up that he fucked up royally.
Yeah, okay. So, Tommy, you understand enough about how physics works to know that if you weaken the side of a metal column, it's going to buckle. and you probably could have and should have stopped it if you gave a shit, but clearly you
Yeah.
didn't.
No, if Tommy knew in the moment that would have happened, he most definitely wouldn't have stopped it. Especially seeing as his whole plan was when we got down there was to murder those guards for even daring to accuse him of anything.
Wow.
Frank, yeah, with your insight of 22, you can see in hindsight how what you did was stupid, but you can't do anything about it now. It's too late to go back and fix it. But you can see how, now looking back, you can see how carving a hole in the side of the tower would have weakened one side of it.
Okay, wow. That sea of blood is on my hands.
I mean, don't worry about it. Probably like a few hundred people. It's nothing big.
They were already
Doesn't
dead,
it-
they're fine.
Doesn't exactly make the size of the Sidon any smaller.
Well, I mean, they kind of brought it on themselves too, so.
Many campaigns
What can you
where
do?
people will wonder why winged tieflings are so rare. Now we know why. Yes, we also know why Kaykstahn isn't still standing.
I mean, to be fair, at least the winged tiefling probably would have had the best shot of not dying from that.
Yeah, but
Unless they were like
it's a little
in the
difficult.
building or something.
The problem is when you're surrounded by buildings and then the ground starts moving, and then the buildings start sliding across the ground that is tilting. You try and take off, you're going to get hit with something that's going to knock you back down to the ground again before you can get into the air.
Yeah.
Hey, I said they had the best chance of survival.
Yes.
Best chance.
I presume at this point we're now at a far enough distance that the retrievers aren't coming after us.
Oh no, the retrievers are more than occupied harvesting all of the souls from the fallen city.
Yeah, I'm about to say they'd be busy. Nice little retriever buffet.
Indeed. Where they're going to take all that like a site when they've created it, I have no idea. But, you know, they're not exactly sentient, not like you.
Yeah. So I imagine we eventually land.
Where do you want to land? Because the path that you're taking is going to bring you by Naturia again.
Oh, right. Yeah.
North
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Korea.
Yeah, probably seeing that, that place. It's like, we might want to just avoid that place. Might want to find one of the campsites.
Naturia wasn't.
Or you can explore the northern side of Sturmendrang if you want.
Yeah, we've only been to Drang so far.
Yeah, check out the Sturm side of the river.
Yeah. What do you think? We stop for a pit. We stop for a pit.
Stop for a pit.
We stop. We stop for a
we take a pit stop. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds good by me.
Right.
Okay. So you fly down to Sturm,
Yep.
where there's not much left of the elegant, beautiful buildings that Sturm contrasts quite like the architecture in Drang is very brutalist, very boxy, very sturdy, whilst the Sturm, the Drang side is very boxy. The Sturm side is all elegant curves and towers and filigree and stuff. But that's It doesn't look quite so pretty now that it's covered in ash and broken.
So yeah,
But
once they're down,
there are still buildings you can take shelter in.
Hmm.
Levels of repair.
yeah. So yeah, once down, Frank will look towards Updale. Looks like. So when do you want your face shot?
When do you want your what?
Free shot.
Ugdal said he was going to punch him the first opportunity he got.
Ah. Okay, so are you going to?
Yes.
Okay.
I have that ability where I can create stuff.
Yeah. What you gonna create?
I was wondering if I could create a pole to whack him with.
Yes. You could also create a comically large boxing glove if you wanted to.
A comically what? Sorry?
A comically large boxing glove.
Yes.
All right.
So you see the tiefling suddenly create an overly large boxing glove and launch it at you.
You see Frank having a face of, oh shit.
As you are roughhousing, you hear crying from one of the nearby buildings.
Alive crying?
Can you tell?
Insight check?
Yes, insights.
Go for it.
+9.
Okay. Okay. So, Frank and Bandit aren't really sure, but to Obdal, there's something otherworldly and, frankly, spooky about that sound of crying.
That crying does not sound right. That's not quite how kids cry.
Oh,
I'm assuming.
it's not a child's cry, it's a woman's.
Oh, that's a woman's cry. Doesn't sound quite right. Slightly otherworldly.
Yeah, has Updale paused in her beating?
Yes.
Yeah,
Obdal's
stop to have a listen for the crying.
Yeah, so Frank, really keeps jaw.
I feel like we've ran this situation enough to know that isn't something we can protect. That is only something that will fight us and try to kill us.
Yeah. Bale?
Keep Muppets, I can cast Tiny Hut.
Okay. How will that help us?
We're mainly here to explore.
Well, do you want to explore that crying noise?
Alright.
You gonna go check it out?
Yeah. Do you want me to fly up and see what it is, or would you want to just take chances?
It's coming from a building. What are you gonna see you from flying?
You know what I mean? Like, then yeah, it looks like. Anyway.
I don't. Wait. Whereabouts is how far into the building? I guess.
You don't know.
Ah.
It's loud to hear from outside, but you don't know exactly where in the building the crying is coming from.
Well, my vulture's about to run out. So.
Pop.
Oh, it just ran out. Never mind.
Well, at least I didn't drop Tommy.
Yeah. Because I'm assuming you're on the ground now.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, go in.
I ain't going in first. You can go in first.
That's why I said rock, paper, scissors.
You
I got
destroyed my city. I think I'm excused from this one.
Yeah.
You can be excused. I'm talking. If you don't want to join, then I'm talking to the others.
Frank is leading the way.
Yeah. Volunteers to go in first. So,
You do it.
to be fair, this is the least I could do for all of that.
Okay. So you go into this beautiful, though ruined building. You hear the crying coming from upstairs. You follow the delicate staircase up towards what you presume is the bedchamber. And the door is already open ajar. And you can already see, as you open it further, that there is a pale, slim, graceful woman in a long, flowing, satiny dress, sat by the dressing table, her face in her hands, bawling her eyes out. You can't help but notice that she has no reflection.
Yeah, Frank silently to the others, just as to go back. I'm going to go ahead and roll stealth to see if Frank can sneak away before being noticed.
Go for it. Yeah, she doesn't notice. She continues to cry, saying something in the language known as Elvish.
Which Frank understands.
Mm-hmm. About, wasn't I pretty enough? Why couldn't you love me?
I do have Elvish.
That sort of thing. But still in that kind of ethereal, not quite there voice.
Then really once outside again, it's like, okay, that was so close.
Tell everybody?
Yeah. It's like, okay, that was too close.
What's up?
That's a spirit.
A ghost?
Ghost.
Yeah, Bandit would. You'll notice Bandit's legs a bit shaky. At the sight at the hear of a ghost.
You don't like the sound of ghosts.
He don't like ghosts.
He doesn't like ghosts.
And it's like, don't you regularly talk to spirits?
That still doesn't mean I like them.
It's true.
I'm still scared
all the time.
Yeah.
Speaking of ghosts, I didn't get my temporary.
No, you didn't.
I'll just assume it's the same ghost that really likes me. See, most ghosts are quiet, and they just kind of. Most ghosts are quiet, and they just kind of lurk in the side of your eye. And do you know how? I mean, do you know how scary that can be?
Yeah, I would imagine it would make someone paranoid.
You know, I know it's very trivial compared to what we just did, and the literal shadow dragon we have fought, and the other, I think it was the Saurus one we had fought, and Luna, but ghosts just.
Creep you out.
Yeah, upon the mention of Lunix, like, don't bring it up.
Sorry. Sorry about that. I'll watch my mouth.
What?
Looks confused.
I'm confused.
As I said, it is a long story of how we ended up out there.
Okay. So what are we going to do about the ghost? Leave it alone? Keep going?
Well, I've already got my hands are already soaked in blood. I don't need to add to it.
Oh, ghosts don't bleed.
Ghosts don't bleed.
Not the point.
But yes, ghosts are better left to sit in their sorrow and maybe commune with others if they're lucky.
Yeah. Plus, also, I don't want to bump into those demon-infused guys again.
Demon infused.
I think they're in Drang, so I don't think we need to worry about those guys. So long as we don't cross that where the river was, we should be fine.
Excuse me.
That's it.
There's. Yeah. Frank?
Yeah?
As Bandit is saying, we should be fine. You realize that there are 4 almost shadowy figures. They look more like they're made of swirling, like ash caught on the wind. And there's 4 of them. And they're just looking at you all.
Yeah, Frank's like, Bale!
Bail? Why
Stop
bail?
moving. It's like, Bale!
Bailey.
He's freaking out for reasons that you don't understand because you don't see. Like, it's dark and these things are, blending in with the shadows.
Of 21,
I'm sorry?
and also sea ghosts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'd see him. But Obdal doesn't know why
Yeah.
Frank is freaking out.
You bail. Yeah.
What's that?
Well, I think I agree with Frank. I think we should bail.
You know this place better than me. Which way are we bailing?
Are we surrounded, perchance?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you probably hear us.
There's the
You'll probably hear.
building,
Shit!
there's the building at your back with the wailing woman in it, and these 4 spooky ash ghosts blocking the streets, blocking your exits.
Yeah, Frank, makes his way back to the group.
Now,
Runs back to the group.
you could still fly, or at least
Yeah.
2 of you could.
One can go in the bag and we can carry the other.
I could talk to them
Go.
if you guys want. And and he'll communicate that there's that he'll communicate what's there to Ubdal.
Obdal. Yeah.
Ubdal.
Okay.
Yeah, the reason why Frank is going back is because, he's not going to abandon his allies.
Yeah.
You. I don't. Ghosts. I can't see anything to speak to them about. God, I hate having to start conversations.
So you can talk to ghosts, but you're socially awkward.
Auntie's nervous because they're ghosts.
Right.
Lovely
weather, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely weather, isn't it, guys? He says.
And they say in Elvish, they say it's been dark and foggy since the mountain blew.
In Sylvan, yes, that is the case. I'm sure you can see that yourself. I feel like sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, we could help. We often find alive people if you want to follow us. That way you can leave us be, and you can get your fill. I'm not sure what if you eat or how you survive, but
The life is
yes, life.
Only the dead remain.
A few life, and we are lucky. I'd say unlucky. We run into them just by proxy, I guess. So if you just leave us be, and go on about with your day.
There is no day.
Go on about with your night.
All is night.
Fine. Go on about your eternal night, and leave us be.
Why should we let you go? You
Because
have disturbed her.
we thought that it was someone we could help. We simply wished to help.
Wait, question. Wait, did they just say disturb her?
Yes.
Are these simp ghosts?
Yes.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's Frank with them now too. With the rest of the group.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
We'll be out of your hair now, and we left as soon as we saw her. We thought it was someone we could help.
She
But
must have a new husband.
I'm sure one of you will fit the bill.
No. It must be one of you.
They want one of us to be their husbands. Sorry. I'll say in common. They want one of us to be the waiting lady's husband.
I am not that keen to start rebuilding my race just yet.
I am not.
You are not what?
I am not being the husband to a ghost.
I say we dash.
Yeah.
Wait, why do you think I started moving? I only came back because I don't want to leave you guys behind.
Let's see if you can get away from them. Roll initiative.
Ah, crap. I was about to say I had a potential idea.
What was your idea?
I was just going to use Raise Dead to create a zombie, and that could be her husband.
You can still do that.
Find some bones. Oh wait, you
Yeah,
got a bag full of them.
No.
No?
No, Bandit's the one with the bag full of bones.
Yeah.
He is not offering that.
He's not sharing your bones so that you
He's
can
not sharing his bones.
Give me the bones!
You have the wand. Use the scary magic wand.
The wand
Just
still needs
picks up
bodies.
Bandit, shakes him till his bones. Takes Bandit till the bones start falling out.
Hmm.
Contested trip. Nah.
Also, I'll use my Flash of Genius to add +4 to my 19, making it 23.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't use Raise Dead now because it takes 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Or animate dead.
Okay, so Tommy's going first with a 23, you said, right?
Yep.
Yes?
Yes.
And then we've got Bandit on a 21.
Indeedy.
The Wraiths on a 21, the Dust Wraiths. And then Frank also on a 21. And yeah, for rolling your 10 HP, you just roll your hit die. So, Obdal, in your case, that's 10d8.
Okay. 10d8 plus anything?
Nope.
42.
Nice. So you add that as temporary HP to the 25. So you've got 65.
Okay.
Well, 67 altogether. But, you know, that's... As soon as the combat's over, that 42 is going to go away. Does that make sense?
I think so. So 65.
Total. Yeah, for your current HP.
Okay.
But 42 of that is temporary, like I said.
Okay.
I say put it down as temporary.
Yeah, however you want to do it. Whatever makes
Yeah.
sense to you. Okay.
Just like keep them on like 2 separate lines just so I can keep track.
Yeah, that helps. So, Tommy, you're going first. What do you want to do?
Alright, so the plan is to get away from these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Run away!
I really hate using this spell for something like this, but I'm going to cast Haste on myself to double my movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
And run away.
Okay. You will be running past at least one wraith to do so.
That's fine.
Doesn't haste give you another action?
I'm sorry?
Doesn't haste also give you another action?
Yes.
Yeah, but we're supposedly running away, so
Now,
I mean I could shoot at one, but I feel like that defeats the purpose of running away from him.
I was going to
If I
suggest
start
you use at least
attacking.
one of your actions to disengage so that you don't get hit by a wraith on the way past, but...
Oh, I can use it like that? Oh, Yeah, then I'll just do it like that then.
Yeah. And you can use your hasted action to dash to essentially go 90 feet if you wanted to.
All right, yeah, then I'll do that.
Sweet. Bandito.
BA dash move.
So you're not disengaging, correct?
He is not disengaging. He is simply just wanting to get out of there.
Moving 90 feet.
90 feet, yeah.
And as you go past one of the wraiths, it's going to.
That hits.
Mm-hmm. You take 26 points of damage, and can you also make a con save?
I can certainly try.
18. That passes. Nice.
Hell.
You can't save. Well done on getting a 19. Awesome. The wraiths are going to close in on Obdal and Frank because they can't reach the other two.
Okay, I thought. Okay, wait. So 21.
You thought,
I would have won at the same time that bandit would have went.
I'm sorry, what?
And if you're looking at initiative,
Yeah, Frank is after me.
Yeah, but the wraiths are before Frank, right?
fair enough.
Because Frank has a +2 to initiative, and the wraiths have a
Yeah.
+3.
I can't count.
Fair enough. Sorry.
If you hold
Numbers are
action,
complicated, guys.
Frank,
It's
I
fine.
can get us both out of there.
Obdal.
Yes.
2 of them. 20 plus 6. Smacky smack. Ooh.
I don't want to be smacked.
Well, lucky for you, one of them got a nat 1 on their roll hit. So, you only get 29 points of damage.
Oh, yes, time to run. Definitely time to run.
Could you make a con save, please?
Let's find out.
You got a d20 plus 6, you should be okay.
So I took 29 damage.
29 points of necrotic damage.
Is a +6.
Doesn't that mean that they get half the damage
Sorry?
because of their current state?
Are you resistant? There is
No, but you said in the past that because of our undead state, we get half damage.
Alright.
Past.
22.
Okay. In which case...
Unless that's been retconned.
No, it's I remember saying so as well. In which case, let's see. So, Bandit would only have taken 13 points of damage, and Obdal took 14 and passed the con save as well. Frank?
Yeah.
20 plus 6. 14 and 11. Neither
Both miss.
Both miss. Fantastic.
Basically, does the cool kung fu thing of basically narrowly dodging swipes.
Yep. But now there are 2 wraiths within 5 feet of you, Frank, and it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I can put us out of there, but I need you to hold your movement.
I hold my action.
Okay. Obdal, using Dimension Door.
Yep, bringing Frank with me.
So, bamf!
How far can I go with Dimension Door?
500 feet, which is about half a city block.
Woo!
Well, what about the others?
They're catching up.
Catch up, don't worry.
Yeah. So you would hear the wail of the crying woman, but you're all way too far away for her scream to affect you. Well done. Come that over, essentially.
That feels scummy. Oh well.
I think we should keep moving before they track us down.
Perfect strategy.
Yeah, it's a good strategy. Well done.
Are you sure? It's kind of just leaving my allies to die.
No, wait for your allies to come round, and then we leg it out of here.
Yeah, you can sit and wait for the...
I mean, they're not far.
It'll take like 36 seconds or something. No, it'll take less than that.
Yeah, it's not going to take long. It's going to take less than a minute for Tommy and Bandit to catch up with you.
Alright. Best to stay in areas where they can relocate us.
Yeah, they'll see you. Okay.
Anthony,
Yes.
are they attempting to follow us?
No, they seem to be content to play out their little scenario. They're not really...
Ugh.
They're kind of stuck there, you
know?
A fate worse than death.
Uh-huh. But yeah. You see other elven shades drifting through between the buildings, looking all ephemeral and spooky, but mostly keeping to themselves. Anything in particular you'd like to do while you're here in Stone?
What?
You're just going to find a secure building and long rest, or are you going to go ghostbusting, or what do you want to do?
I mean, do we have a reason to want to kill any of the shades?
I mean, the necrotic energy.
We are 100 thing away from leveling
We
up.
kind of do. And to be fair, if that's the case, we kind of should have stayed and killed those 4, but...
We can pick up an easier shade.
Bully a random shade.
Would we feel like a calling or like an urge to find something and kill?
I mean, you're still mostly drawn to the living, but living being rarer and rarer, yeah, you probably just want to kill. You probably just want to absorb whatever you can.
Yeah, you'll see Bandit kind of just speak just some kind of like, it sounds almost like what the ghost was saying, like kind of almost like a ghastly tone as he casts wild shape and turns into like a tiny little rat.
Okay.
And obviously with a skull for a face.
Okay.
I don't imagine it's the prettiest transformation either.
Probably not, no. But yeah, you see another elven figure drifting in and out of reality nearby. Wanna go get it?
Get it.
Get it!
Get it.
Dell probably isn't used to having this urge to kill yet.
No, because you've had all of the energy you needed from your lycosite, typically.
And he's still got his lycosite on, so he's
Yeah, so
probably
you're probably okay. Yeah. For now.
Is Frank feeling the same urge?
Yeah. Because, as you pointed out, you use life energy to do your stuff, which means you have to top up your tank.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think, you said before that basically key is the same thing as using magic.
Yeah, which is also from life energy. It's all the same thing.
Then yeah, Frank notices the same feeling. It's like, okay, that's no. It's almost
It's a milder form of the urge you felt whenever you smelled life.
Yeah. So he kind of more growls in the more draconic way, because it was draconic salt absorbed.
You can't help but remember seeing your daughter attacking ghouls and tearing them apart.
That's must. Damn it! I hate when I can't see the forest for the trees.
You hear the bandit rat run over to a nearby shade. Okay. What does the rat do when it gets to the spooky person?
Goes behind it and becomes normal bandit. And then stabs, then ice knife.
Okay. Surprise round. But roll initiative.
all of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
I should have asked first.
For what?
Probably should have. Yeah.
I have. Oh, actually, no, I don't have the highest plus, but I have a decently high plus.
Yeah. Reroll your temporary HP.
Okay.
10d8, right?
Yes.
Okay.
41.
Nice. So that would give you 66 altogether.
Sorry about that. Mars tried to eat a pencil.
What was trying to eat a pencil?
His
Mars.
His cat is called Mars because she's
You have cat now?
she's brown and caramel colour, right? So like a Mars bar.
Yeah. Give me a moment.
I want to see the kitty.
I think that's what he's doing.
Show me the kitty. I want the kitty.
Meantime, Tommy.
Alright, so where's the shade?
So you would see Bandit appear behind the shade, behind the ghost, and make a move to stab it. But you're faster, Is there anything you would do as you see Bandit go in for the kill?
Alright, Bandit right now, he's doing the most British thing, attempting to stab a ghost. I'm going to do the most American thing and attempt to shoot a ghost.
Okay. Roll to it.
+5.
Gonna stay true to my roots. Hell yeah. Okay. Both of those hit.
A D10. And I'm just using regular rounds. Oh wow, that's bullshit.
5 points of damage. If that helps. Okay.
Really got 2 and 1.
What type of damage is it?
It's magical piercing. Because of the infusion in the gun.
Nice. Yeah. Bandito, go ahead and do your stab.
Yeah. Ice knife. So that is a roll to hit.
Why are you doing ice knife at point blank?
Well, I feel like it's a ghost.
It's a ghost. Yes.
And
Yeah, but you're like right next to it. Just shank him with the light sword.
yeah, actually, light sword is more. Yeah. I'll light sword him.
Yeah. Roll ahead.
Sunblade. I will BA activate the Sunblade.
Advantage because yeah.
Oh yeah, because surprise.
Yeah.
But
If you were an assassin, it would auto crit as well.
well, there you go.
Unpopular opinion: assassins no fun.
Yeah,
No,
that's 2K.
yeah, I chose to be a ghost one that was scared of ghosts instead.
Yeah. Anyway.
That is D10 plus 6.
It's more than that because you get sneak attack bonus too.
Yeah, because sneak attack. Yeah. Plus
Yeah.
27.
Holy shit!
That's good.
Nice.
God damn!
Well done. Okay. Obdal. What would you like to do to this poor lost soul?
Copy what the rest of the party are doing. I'm going to cast. Just occurred to me, I don't really have many spells that can harm undeads unless I use Spirit Guardians.
Mm-hmm.
And this character, currently at least, is leaning more towards good.
Yeah, so it would be Radiant.
Yes. Spirit Guardian.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to get close enough to the ghost to hit it with your Spirit Guardians and not affect Bandit, correct?
I can make those I see to it immune if I want with Spirit Guardians.
All
if
right,
I
yes. Yes, this is true. This is true.
And it's
Oh, that's a fail. How much damage?
3d10. No, 3d. I can't remember how much Spirit Guardian. I know it does 3d something, going up every time you up top.
Bring up the spells. Guardians number 5. There we go. 3d8.
That's it.
13. And that's enough. The ghost loses its corporeal form so much as it was, and you see the deadlights spread out from where it had been standing. Bandit, you'd be the closest. Are you going to Pac-Man them up?
He will Pac-Man them up and then he'll share them out.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see as you see him as he like Pac-Mans them, you'll see his like the eye sockets kind of glow-ish, have a purple like glow.
Mm-hmm. Obdal, after he does this, you see him pull one of these cold light orbs out of himself and offer it to you. What do you do?
He will confusingly take it.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know what to do with it.
He also hands similar orbs to Frank and Tommy, who then take it into themselves.
Is there a way I can store this for later?
I guess
You store it in your body.
Or, in your case,
you could put it into your Lycocyte if you so wish to.
He will try that. He will try and put it into his Lycocyte.
so you hold up the orb to your choker.
Yeah.
And are amazed to see the gemstone drink the light in and glow.
But he's not numbing on it yet.
No, but you draw it. You're drawing energy from that lycocyte every time you cast a spell.
Okay.
Anyway, so that's how that works. That's what's keeping you alive, baby. So, yeah, that brings your. Where's the?
Yeah, we are on 84,200.
Oh, yeah, there it is. So now you all feel the urge to find a purple flame, which is a very strange urge for Odell. Well, actually, you don't, because you didn't actually absorb that yet. But you. For those of you that took it in directly, that absorbed that energy, you want to find a purple fire.
Come on. There should be one nearby.
What nearby?
A purple flame.
What's a purple flame?
Well, the clue's in the title. It's the flame that
It's a flame that's purple.
it's the flame that's built off of that ungodly thing round your neck. And
Yeah, it's just a flame made of necklace.
If only you had a shard of lycocyte you could use to make one.
If only what?
They heard.
I didn't hear though.
That's okay.
say, how attached are you to that thing around your neck?
It's attached. You can't have it.
Like on a swiping?
It's like, guys, that... Even I think that's a bit much. we already basically did enough damage. We don't want to take her stuff as well.
Yeah, if only we're smart enough to take a couple shards of Lycosite before you destroyed the city.
We didn't. We were going to get fed to the spiders if we weren't careful.
And again, I'm sorry.
I mean, again, I don't know who you're apologizing to. Anyone who would accept the apology is, well, dead. Oh,
I'm
they're dead
here.
again.
Yeah. Except for Odell.
Right.
Yeah, considering we just killed everyone you know. Like, inadvertently, yes, but we did just kill everyone you know. You are surprisingly trustworthy.
Trusting, I think you mean.
Boy, I won't survive out here by myself.
You are weirdly trusting the accidental murderers of everyone you know.
Accidental murderers. Pretty sure it's manslaughter if it's accidental, but
Yeah, I was about to say, Tommy's going to be a smartass and correct them, like it's not murder, it's manslaughter.
What are you trying to hope? Because that sounds like we're trying to convince her to attack us.
I'm not. I'm just pointing out it. I'm just pointing out that fact. Like, I personally would go out swinging.
You know how to survive out here, and I don't.
Solid.
Yeah, it's all about survival.
Like, I personally would go out swinging. But that's just me.
Yeah.
Bandit, we kind of already know you don't really make smart choices.
Yeah.
No offense.
While they're doing all that chatting and everything, Frank is walking in direction for a flame.
Alright.
It's like, you coming?
I kind of want to see this flame thing.
Okay. So, going by several more spectres, wraiths, and ghosts, you see that they're actually getting denser as you're walking through the streets, Frank. And the others are following you, I'm assuming. And you eventually come to an area of the city that has been cleared of buildings. Like there's an almost circular area of the city that's been flattened. And you see lots more spectres, wraiths, and ghosts swirling like a maelstrom around a large purple bonfire.
Okay. That looks like one of those little shards probably crashed down.
There's the ticket.
Frank gestures towards and it's like, that's a purple flame. Burning like a sight.
Okay.
What's
Otherwise-
coming back?
Why?
Otherwise called an eternal flame.
And why do you need it?
Essentially, when you're entombed, you essentially can come back however many times you want.
I mean, that being said, it doesn't get rid of the pain of dying. But
Yeah.
you do come back.
And you feel an urge to eat one of these?
No. Apparently, if you go too long without consuming dead meat, it basically builds the same urge as the same one for attacking the living. I think it's called survival instinct.
Okay. Understood.
Okay. So
I think the only reason why you're not experiencing that is that you took the energy into your like sight.
Oh, don't be like that. We don't want to scare them away.
Right, so what you gonna do? Chase off the wraiths, enjoy the purple flame. What you gonna do next then?
Well, me, I can just
I mean,
fly
that is
over
a
there.
good question.
what did Tommy say?
That is a good question. Do we have to actually deal with these things?
Well, we've been able to walk by the others and not be harassed. So what if we can just walk up?
After you?
Frank will volunteer to go first.
Are you going to walk boldly? Are you going to be cautious? How are you going to approach this?
Frank's gonna just walk boldly towards it.
Like you belong there.
Certainly, I'm hoping that this thing works.
The spirits pay you no mind as they continue their dance around the flame.
Right.
The rest of you would see that he was not bothered, unharmed.
So walk down like you owned the pathway. Got it.
You're just gonna see Bandit just dash through, eyes to the ground. Or like go to the ground. If he had eyes, you could tell they would be closed.
I'm the only one that imagines basically the swarm around Bandit's head almost forming like a face so he can emote.
Oh,
Almost part of the
that's so cool.
symbiosis.
I didn't think about doing that. Yeah, there'd be like a swarm of like insects that show like a closed eyes.
That fly around your face in the shape of your face.
Yes.
Cool. I like that.
I don't know. I'm just saying because Swarm Keeper, so
Yeah,
That's
like
such a cool idea.
floating around its soul.
Okay. So, Tommy, you also joining them?
Yeah, Tommy will make his way over to the flame, just strolling over there.
You find a comfy spot to sit and lay down? Any of you?
Yeah, I'll walk over and
You don't.
curiously look at the flame.
You can
Yeah.
feel the energy of the flame making you feel almost alive. Pulling at your potential. Making you feel
What?
more powerful.
Word to the wise: do not touch the flames.
Okay, I won't. What will happen if I do?
It will hurt.
You begin to feel sleepy. As the magic of the fire works on you, changing you.
I think I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah.
Okay. So as
He
you
wraps
all,
his wings around him, kinda like he's burritoing himself, if that makes sense.
indeed. Abdal, I'm surprised you didn't try to put up a tiny hut.
A what? Oh, sugar, yeah. He might actually do that, being in a place he doesn't recognize.
So you tried to cast tiny hut.
Yeah.
You formed the magic and even as you are trying to form the tiny hut, you feel the power getting drawn into the flames. The spell fails.
Why isn't my magic working?
Like sight.
Oh yeah, the fire feeds off energy, by the way.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
How do you,
I mean, it's light glass, so...
how do you think we gained the in the past? We were able to create more flames using other sources.
Okay. So anyway, as the feeling overwhelms you and you find yourself losing consciousness, you all get to burritoing yourself if you wish. You all get to long rest, get on all your hit points and spell slots back, and of course leveling up to level 11.
Yay!
And we'll put a pin in it there. I hope you guys
I feel like...
Go on.
No, go on, say the thing. I'll say after game.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope you guys at home have enjoyed this as much as we've enjoyed playing, and that you feel like you want to share this with other people to introduce the craziness to others, and that you also join our community, the Games and Geekery Discord server. There is a link in the description below. You can even, if you really like us, become a Patreon supporter. There is the level start at just £5 a month. That gives you access to a super secret server with homebrew and private chats with players. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play,